Okay, finally, after 2 months or so, um, we have our board, which actually works, at least almost all the way there. We have a couple features here. So we have our reset button. When I press it, you'll see the serial output console here. It did successfully, very reliably, quickly reset. And now the board is using its internal Wi-Fi. It's connected to Wi-Fi. And once it connects to Wi-Fi, the program is basically a blink sketch, but connected to, the light is very bright, connected to pin 25 here. We have a control for a NeoPixel. We have USB-C in, we have a power light indicator. One of the thoughts was I have a sort of KA, it's like a reset enable switch that I can attach here, which will ensure we don't power the chip on unless we have at least 3.2 volts of current, or voltage. Now the piece that we still need to go get another one designed on is that this was the board where we designed it to be a RJ11 telephone wire. And of course, what we've learned is that telephone wire is kind of like cross connect. So in other words, the pins that are connecting on this side of the wire are reversed to the pins that would connect on this side of the wire. So in other words, this design with this won't work because we're expecting ground and positive and negative voltages on, let's say, the first pin and the second pin, whereas over here we're expecting the same thing, the same pin ordering, but the pin ordering would be reversed when you get to here and to here, and you won't know which side of the cable are they plugging into here versus here. And I'm just not that savvy at this to understand how to make it work, so we're going to be going back to this original design, which is Ethernet based, which anyways, I think at this point, day and age, Ethernet cables are kind of more readily available, so yeah, we're going to go with Ethernet. So next up is to design a new version of this with Ethernet, or rather order it, because I've already done the design after I realized my error in my ways. Neat thing is we can kind of look at the way this board is designed here. Let's just take off. So yeah, so what's really cool is I guess all the circuitry here that actually works. So we have our kind of like an extra bank of capacitors there, and let me get my tweezers out and we can kind of look at this. So yeah, so we have our bank of capacitors. This is a UART chip, which allows it to program. And I'm going with this very large voltage regulator here, 3.3 volts. So it steps down the 5 volts to 3. We have our 8 megs of PS RAM, it's a big memory chip. And then we have our Wi-Fi antenna, which does appear to work. And then we have our output jack here.